convention in Ludington sometime in the 1980s. Bette took Joe to the cottage where she had stayed all those years before. It was an emotional experience for both of them. For Bette, it was a walk down memory lane. For Joe, it was actually seeing the place Bette had told him so much about. They went to the registration desk and identified themselves. The staff gave them a tour. Bette said it really hadn't changed much since she was there in the 1940s. The staff thought it was great that they had visited. Bette lived to play bingo, and for many years she and Ann Quizzins would indulge at the KFC hall. Bette never won much, but she really enjoyed it, and it gave her a night away from the rigors of housework and children. Bette also enjoyed playing cards, and she was good at it too. So good, in fact, that she used to play in the tournaments at the Elks and even bring home a few bucks. She and Joe eventually took over running the tournament for a few years. Bette enjoyed the Elks. For a while, she was the chaplain for the Ladies' Auxiliary, which was also called the Co-Elks. Joe was happy about this because it gave her an identity beyond Joe's wife. Indeed, Joe actually became known as Bette's husband, and he couldn't have been happier. Never one to fear getting her hands dirty, Bette loved fishing. She and Joe went out as often as time would permit. As usual, she always caught more fish than Joe. They sometimes fished with Ray and Ann Quizzins. Bette and Ann would usually catch more fish than Ray and Joe. It made Ray mad, but Joe didn't much care who caught the fish. He just loved to eat them. One time they caught about 100 perch. Joe had wanted to stop, but he was outvoted. You see, Bette wouldn't put down her fishing pole until she had had enough. In protest, Joe refused to help clean the fish. Well, guilt got the best of him, and he finally agreed to cook the catch. As we celebrate Bette's 80 years, we should all take a moment to see in her life story the values that have carried the Hartley family through triumphs and tragedies. The values of love, simplicity, loyalty, determination, and faith. These values are Bette's gifts to all of us.